What up, you guys? It's Wolf Sage. Welcome to another video. Welcome to Deydrm. It's Deydrm. We're Deydrm. They trip. And when they trip, they create. It's all a process. We're back at it again with a black agenda. With the black agenda. I gotta pronunciate because some people don't know this dialect that I'm speaking. It's called nigga. I'm playing. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just being goofy. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. It's Wolf Sage. We're getting into grooming. We're getting into, structure of the body. And I think that was a good, little example. I'm grooming you guys to be able to get used to watching these videos and getting used to seeing me act differently in probably different ones, So I'm going to figure it out. And this process is about, just grooming yourself, grooming each other, grooming, in the bad sense. Let me get into the bad sense of grooming because I want to get that out of the way. Grooming, when it comes to an older person grooming another person, or a person of the same age grooming another person of the same age, it's that sense of making someone into the shape that you want them to be, and how you want them to think, and how you want them to look and act and process things, and handle situations. That type of grooming is very toxic. It's very toxic because that's what we've been groomed as a community. We've been groomed to be niggas. We've been groomed to be garboons. We've been groomed to be porch monkeys. We've been groomed to be all these different slurs and these different stereotypes. Whether it's introducing drugs into our community, whether it's introducing gangs, or should I say the need for gangs at first, because, motherfuckers messing with each other, and then you need protection, especially when it comes to cops at that time, where cops are just going crazy, and even now they're going crazy. And, we're groomed to not trust the cops. We're groomed to only trust in the dope dealers. We're groomed to only go to the gangs if we need to, get out. We need to make some money as a young black man or a woman. If you need someone to protect you, when you need a man and your man says, hey, I gotta do some whoop-de-whoop on the side, might be, it's like sometimes you have to, we've been groomed to be in these situations where we're used to less. We're groomed to be in situations where we're being manipulated and hurt and used, and it's just that type of grooming I'm not talking about. The grooming I'm talking about is on the healthier version, where we're not only grooming ourselves, where we're making sure our hair is good, and that our skin is good, and that our eyes, our body is good. We're also grooming the future. We're grooming each other to be able to also feel that same way about ourselves and each other. I should care about how you look. I should care that you are good and that you're fine with who you are and where you at in this world. I want us to be able to groom each other to be able to be better human beings, Grooming in the sense of, hey, we can groom our kids into being master investors. We can groom our kids into being, entrepreneurs, or being, tacticians, working people, We can groom our kids to have these, different aspirations, to be able to say, hey, I want to try this out. I want to do this out, And that's for us too. I'm not just talking about with kids. I'm talking about for us. We need to learn different forms of grooming that are going to help us make each other, better, look better. When you groom yourself, don't you feel better afterwards? You feel good. You look good. You feel good. You speak with a certain, umph in your chest and everything. Back all straight. You feel good because you're groomed to succeed. We need to groom ourselves to be able to succeed. We need to groom the next generation to be able to think faster, think harder, think different. Maybe than we did, maybe than our ancestors did, but not be oblivious to that. There's a difference between that. We're not trying to take anything out. That's the worst thing we can do. That's the worst thing we can do, is avoid and forget about the past, because as everyone know, and if you don't know, history repeats itself. When you did something bad before and shit didn't go well, 9 times out of 10, if you do it again, it's not going to go well. You put your hand on the stove, it burns. You learn not to put your hand on the stove, okay? Unless you got a mitten. That's thinking. That's the type of grooming I want us to be able to bring to the table when it comes to this world. I want us to be able to just like because we do that. You guys, I keep on telling this, like, we do this. We give so much to this world. As far as past entertainment, past the music, past the pop culture, we have brought so much innovation as far as, you know, technology and thinking and thoughts. I really think it's because of us that the internet is really blown into this cesspool that it is. Because all our emotions, we let the floodgate for all of these emotions, all of these things to come out into the light, for them to be handled and them to be put there in center space, in center for whatever it is. So we can deal with this shit. And that's what this is. We need to exercise, we need to groom ourselves to be able to, you know, withstand this pile of shit that's been put on our plate. And so that we can push it to the side, you know, go through whatever we need to get the shit that we need out there that's salvageable, clean it, and then start over. Because grooming, that's ultimately what it is. Or you can't groom yourself if you ain't dirty in the first place. You know, we all want to get dirty. We all need to, you know, repatch. We all need to, you know. I care about this so much, you guys. I care about this so much because every day that I see our people going backwards, it's just like, it's just a shame. It's just a shame. You know, I like it that a lot of us are done with that and that we're trying something different, that we're going in a different direction, and we're trying to at least save what little of us we can, and even try to save, you know, the bigger populace of us as we can. We need more of that. And that's why I'm doing this. I want you guys to be able to listen to this, and I want you guys to be able to read this, and I want us to be able to have conversations and be able to do something about this, about these problems that we have. This agenda is all for us to be able to structure out how we want our community and our lives to be right now and in the future. Because guys, if the last 400 years hasn't shown us, of history hasn't shown us even now, I don't know about y'all, but it can only either go two ways, either good or worse. And I'm hoping for the good. I'm hoping for the good. So, you know, it's Wolf Sage. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for talking. I want you guys to groom yourselves. Tell me, what are some of the ways that you are grooming yourself and making yourself a better person? Tell me that in the comments. Tell me how you think. Tell me if you're going through shit and you are having the same thoughts as me. You know, let me hear from you. All right, it's Wolf Sage. Welcome to Deydrm. We're Deydrm, they drip, and when they drip, they create. It's all process, you guys. Let's do this. Peace out. Y'all be blessed. What up, you guys? It's Wolf Sage. Welcome to Deydrm. We're Deydrm, they drip, when they drip, they create. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you're interested in the Black agenda and seeing this document in full to its every detail, not every detail, but I will be explaining everything within these videos and kind of breaking it down so it can be more of an interactive experience. But if you do want to read it, link in description. Go to www.deydrm.com. That's www.deydrm.com. Deydrm.com. Click, download the free PDF. Be a part of the conversation. Help me build this PDF. Help me build this document, and we will grow a better community. Okay, you guys? So please like, subscribe, comment, do all those things. Click that bell, and let's get back to the video.